Hey everybody. So I decided to try to do some more lives. Just randomly going live because I don't know, just something new and something different. And I'm always looking to um, figure out how to best serve all of you and help all of you and support all of you. And I was realizing we are 8 days away from the first can't even talk, the first Divorce Moms Thriving Book Club, where we will be reading fiction books and nonfiction self-help books that are perfect for divorced single moms, but actually for anybody. Um, so here's the book that we're reading this month, October 1st, or that we'll be talking about October 1st. You should be reading now. Curious how far ahead you are so far on it. I absolutely love this book. If I didn't have responsibilities, I would have read this book all in one day. And I wanted to share with you some of the things that I read that I really liked that I wanted to highlight. So I want to know if these caught your eye as well. She didn't know what her problem was, and she hated how eager she was for Bob to tell her. How much of her life had she spent in this moment waiting for someone else to decide something conclusive about her? That was her problem, she knew. They gave Harry treats for doing nothing at all, and then wondered whether it was wrong to give Harry a treat for doing nothing at all. For just being a cat? Why do I expect you to be more than a cat when all I want for you to be is just a cat? Let's see. A story can be beautiful not because of the way it ends, but because of the way it is written, which really spoke to me a lot because, again, we always focus on the ending, getting to the end result, getting to a certain goal, but there is so much beauty and learning and growth happening on the journey, and we need to focus on those tiny baby steps. So I love that part of that, the book. Let's see, what else? She doesn't see the point in staying alive only to do all the same things that made her want to die. So Phoebe thinks, what is one thing I can do right now instead? So if you don't want to do the same things you're always doing, if you're looking for life to be different, what is the phrase? Insanity is doing things the same and expecting something different. What's one thing you could do different right now that you haven't always done that is going to literally, maybe, I don't know, change the trajectory of what's going on? I mean, it definitely will. Definitely will. If you stop doing the same thing and even just try one thing different, it's going to lead you to different things. Let's see. God, I love this book. She spent the last few years overwhelmed by all the things she could not do. The papers she could not grade, the conversations she could not bear to have, the baby she could not create, the awards she'd never win, the marriage she could not fix. It's time, she knows, to imagine the things she can do. Powerful. Powerful. Okay. So I read this book whole before I put it up for the book club. I really hope you guys would join me. It's going to be really fun. This is a really great book. It's an easy read, but it's also an enjoyable read. So you literally could read it in one sitting. But of course, I'm sure you have kids and you have responsibilities and you have a job like me. And so not being able to do that is going to be a thing. But because it's an easy read, you'll get through it. So even if you start now, you'll be able to finish it before our book club on October 1st. And like I said, I would love, 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 love to have you. Let me know in the comments if you actually have been in any book clubs. What are some favorite books that you've read? And if you want to join the Divorce Moms Thriving Book Club. Okay, so let me go back. Let me look at another favorite things that I highlighted. But that is how it happens. She realizes one moment of pretending to be great leads to the next moment of pretending to be great. And 10 years later, she realizes she spent her entire life just pretending to be great. Why pretend? Why not actually be great? This is the book, again, for those of you who are just joining now, The Wedding People by Allison Espach. I think I'm saying it correctly. Such a good book, such a good book. And yeah, one of the things I talk about in Resilience Rising is becoming the person that you want to be. And a lot of people say you have to fake it till you make it, or, this is talking about pretending, right, to be something. And a lot of us pretend to be what we want to be. But pretending and faking it till you make it is not going to actually get you to be the person that you want to be. There's a better way, and that's what I teach. And it's becoming it until you are it, being it until you are it. And there's a lot of facets that go into that. To being the person, you have to do a lot of like defining who that person is and visualizing who that person is and knowing what she'd think and knowing what she'd feel and knowing how she'd behave in certain situations, and actually then implementing that on a day-to-day basis and becoming her. So that's a process, and I teach that in Resilience Rising. All right, let me read you a few more, and then I'm going to hop off because I do have a webinar that I want to attend this morning. But if you're depressed, you should really try making your bed in the morning, Lila says. It's supposed to make you happier. I read a study. Well, you should tell the researchers that you know a woman who made her bed every single day of her life for 40 years and it didn't work. But maybe it did. Let's see. Last one. Let's pick one more that might be really good. Phoebe was not nice. No, Phoebe was just trying very hard to be liked, even by Mia and her husband, even after the affair. How much are you trying to be liked by other people? Because you need to be liked by other people, and you're not just being yourself. Join me in this book club. Comment on this. Let me know. I would love to have you. It's the Divorced Moms Thriving Book Club. Just whatever you want. Comment, and I will send you the link. It's not too late. We're going to meet for our first, monthly book club on October 1st. We're going to be reading this book right here, The Wedding People by Allison Espach. It's really good. It's an easy read. It's a good read. You're going to love it, and I can't wait to discuss it with you. And neither can my girlfriend, Charlie. Charlie, what do you want to say to the people? That's it for now. Can't wait to see you guys later. Have a great Sunday.